Okay, if we're trying to teach you the timing of how to hinge and unhinge your wrist to hit a golf ball. Now, this term has been used as lag, all kinds of things. It's really pretty instinctive, and if you know what you're doing, it's not that hard to do it. And what's interesting is, again, your brain's a taskmaster. You give it the wrong task, it will do it. So really what we're trying to figure out how to do is, this club head is an extension of my hand. So really, in essence, what we're doing is we're going up here, and all we're doing is we're throwing the club head, or directing the momentum of the club head down to the ball. That's what you're doing. Now, nobody would stand here and go up here and go to throw this ball and release early or unhinge your wrists early, okay? So nobody would unhinge their, if you're trying to throw the ball down there and you did this, where would the ball go? Well, it would go over there. Now, if I try to lag the club or hold the angle, and I try to hold the angle up in here, you might hold the angle, but you won't be able to get the club to the ball. So if I try to do that, I mean, I'm gonna end up throwing the ball way out here in front of me somewhere. So that's where the momentum's going. You want the momentum going into the ball. So your instincts to throw are going to allow you to direct the momentum of the weight of the ball, and your wrist will react to the weight and the momentum of the ball, and you will have all of this lag, or whatever you want to call that. It'll just show up, not because you're trying to do it. It's an effect, not a cause. So if I'm standing here now and I'm going to throw this ball at that, so if I go up here and I'm going to throw the ball, because see, now I've got to throw the ball, so my wrist is relaxed when you throw something. So I've got to direct the momentum of the ball into an arc where it's going to run into that ball. So if you were to slow that down, there's going to be a lot of lag in my wrist. But I'm not trying to hold that angle. That angle is an effect of what I'm trying to do to direct the momentum of the ball into the right arc. So now when I make a golf swing, if I'm going to hit this ball, really what I'm doing, this is an extension of my hand. So all I'm really doing is I'm directing the momentum. So I go up here and I'm just directing the momentum into that ball. So I'm really just throwing the club head into the ball. That's it. You don't have to think about lag. In fact, lag kills you if you do it incorrectly. So to practice every day, when we start talking about this action, all you really want to do, just get a ball and stand there and just throw a ball at a spot on the ground, not way out in front of it and not behind it. Just stand there, get nice and relaxed with your wrist, and throw a ball and feel how your hand directs the momentum of the ball into the correct arc to run it into that tee. Because really, when I'm pivoting the club, all I'm doing is my hand is just directing the momentum of the club into the correct arc. So when the weight of the club goes and my wrist unhinges, boom, the club runs into the ball. That's how simple it is. See, gravity and momentum actually end up doing most of the work if you do it correctly. If you fight them, again, you can do it. Takes a lot more timing, takes a lot more practice. It's harder to be consistent with it. Can you make it work? Sure, you can make anything work. But just try this and see if it's not a lot easier.